Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Nedved. That's tidy. And it's Nedved. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Tele is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. This might spell tape. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Now, what about a counter-attack? Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Delivers the ball. Bullet dominates aerially so often. So it is still 0-0. Bullet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard. That looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Pele! Vieira. A probing pass. And he welcomes it in. That's a decent clearance. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Pele! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. Ball swung in. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back. And here's Nedved. Bullet. Gullit has been caught there, it's a foul. Xavi Alonso. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. It's a goal kick. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Yaya Toure. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now he's off and running. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, good spread. Now it's Gullit. He's found a way through. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gullit. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Vieira. Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Pele. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. Now Mbappe is on his own. No foul, says the referee. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Pele, Nedved, and the shot! He has done it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Pass is just off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Pele, and the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from them.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely spread. Fired deep towards the back post. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. No way through there. Yeah, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Messi. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Figo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Figo. Roberto Baggio.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. This looks promising. Lovely bit of skill. Figo. Cross to the back post. Yeah. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good ball, good take. He's got tall. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids. It's Pirlo. He's shifted it to the flank. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Pele. Chelsea finding their passes. Passing nice and neat. Decent chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pepe. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Played back into the centre.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Davids. Pirlo.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team...
Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Dale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pullet clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's forced to go back. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Alonso! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pepe. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Maicon. Davids. Played over towards the opposite flank. He is just caressing the ball. Pirlo. Spread out to the left. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away by a Leverkusen. Have got it back and they'll have another go. And the pass is intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He was under real pressure there. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pull it. Pele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maicon. And it's Davids. It's Bellingham. Gattuso. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Pele. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Maicon. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Pele, good purposeful running this. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent, they just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham, played out towards the right wing. Swung over. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's... Oh, what a climb! And it's come back out to him. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Skims one, and the shot! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Chelsea have their second corner now. chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! There's the delivery.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Maicon. Sends it crossfield. Pele. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's a great ball here. All the way back. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Xavi Alonso. No way through. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Thuram. So, what can they make of this? That's a promising run he's making on the right. Van Dijk.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cannavaro. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bullet. Gattuso. And here's Gattuso. Can he get on the end of this? Davids. And it's Bellingham. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Out to the left it goes. And he's being shifted off it. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Suarez. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Played out to the left flank. Pele. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Bellingham. That's a cute ball. This looks promising. Drilled in low. Xavi Alonso. Pull it. And here's Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they've got rid.
There will be one
Pele.
added time.
Davids. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Maicon in acres of space out wide. That's that, the end. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And he's in on goal. He can get that clear. Oh, just skips past his man.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done.
It's Ibrahimovic! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Kimmich attempts a clearance. Looking to play him in, but there's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes short and sharp. Kimmich cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. This looks promising. Mendy gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Opts for safety, quality ball. And here's Suarez. Van Dijk clears it away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Abiati, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. And this is Bale! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cannavaro. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Messi wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Good effort from distance. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's let fly! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Tries from a long way out.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele. And that has left him in a heap. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bale. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Bale receives it in a wide position. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He has a look up. Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kante with the clearance. Shifted upfield. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Pele. Flings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. That's rather hopeful. Luis Suarez just eases him off the ball. And he's heaved it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's forced to go back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mendy gets it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a goal kick. And that could spell trouble. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kimmich. He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Played into space. Messi could try cutting inside here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Five minutes left on the clock. Looking for options for movement. He's in a good position here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
No, it's come to nothing. Pele. And here's Suarez. Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And we come to you now with a quick request for
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining.